But first, sales representative Bart Stahl wants you to join his hip crowd at this upscale and modern pick, offering generous portions and superb drink, service, and everything. He says the good times will keep rolling at this inviting and chic space located in Delray Beach. It's called Warren American Whiskey Kitchen.
Hi, my name is William Pasick, and I'm the general manager at Warren American Whiskey Kitchen. We had another concept down south, and we also had this awesome whiskey collection, and we wanted to see what would happen if we blended five-star food with the best whiskey collection in South Florida. The ambience and the decor that we try to do, we try to be a sexy, sophisticated, yet approachable, but we also want people to come here and have fun. So we want them to feel welcome as they walk in the door and just have a great night. We wanted to have something for everybody. That was our goal. Like, as we were putting this menu together, we literally said, okay, what if this person comes in and wants this? So we just wanted to make it something for everyone. Our main thing is I want people to leave here thinking that they just had an amazing experience. Food was great, service was great, the hospitality was great, but just the whole experience was above expectations. That's basically our goal when every single person walks in that door. Warren American Whiskey Kitchen is a place to come. You want to have a great experience, you want delicious food, you want an amazing cocktail program, but you also want damn good hospitality. What I think is the key to our success is we bring that all together under one roof.
This is your happy place.
It is. It's a very good restaurant. I call it swanky.
Okay.
That'd be a good term
swanky.
for it.
So tell me what it's like when you walk in.
So a lot of dark woods, a lot of people smiling, seems like a lot of happy faces. There's a full wall, like 3 walls from floor to ceiling of liquor, tequilas, scotches, bourbons. I mean, they have like everything.
The whiskey collection must be out of control. Yeah?
It's insane.
Yeah, it's actually incredibly impressive. I remember being in awe when you walk in, because it doesn't seem like it would be that type of place because of where it's situated in Delray, so it feels like it's just like a plaza.
Tell me about where it's situated in Delray a little bit.
I mean, it's right off of the turnpike, I believe. Did I come down the turnpike?
Lions,
and
right
then
off Lions,
it's, I mean, in the middle of nowhere, it feels like, and you end up having to make this really weird U-turn into the plaza.
Right, everyone does. You're not
Right,
Well, you're not supposed to do
No,
that.
it's like they say,
weird
don't turn
U-turn.
here because it's so tight.
It's so
you can't get it. You're
So
supposed
how
to
are
go
you
past.
supposed to do?
You got to go past. There's like a market in there. There's a couple markets. There's a donut shop. It's like a strip center.
Okay.
But it's a really
Yes.
great place to eat.
Raz, you were blown away, right?
I was. If you want to go to a great restaurant, your first thought would be, let's go to Atlantic Avenue.
Right.
And it was just about 15 minutes from where I live, and I was blown away. The waiters, they came to our table and they kind of gave us a brief history of Warren's, and they all seemed very educated and passionate about working
Yeah.
there. I love that.
100%. We had a waiter, his name was Ethan, and he was incredible. I was like absolutely floored by the amount of knowledge he had. He came to our table, he told us about the Australian Wagyu beef steaks that, you know, that they massage and play music to, and it was absolutely, I mean, I don't know if that's true. I don't know
No,
if
it
it's
is.
true.
Well, yeah, supposedly that is how the Wagyu cow ends his life.
It was incredible. It's unfortunate, but also, I guess, a beautiful life, and it makes a beautiful steak.
So tell me a little bit about what you had this last time.
So I wanted to try something totally different that I don't normally get. And although this may sound like a normal dish, I had the ceviche there, which I never had there. It was very good, tasty.
Was it fish, seafood?
Fish and seafood.
Okay.
There was some sea bass, there was some shrimp in there, calamari.
Was it spicy? Was it?
It wasn't that spicy, but
Nice
it was
and
very
balanced?
fruity, though. It was very balanced, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of citrus. It was really tasty.
Rachel, what'd you have?
We started out with the burrata. I love burrata. It was incredibly fresh. It just tasted very light and milky and delicious.
Was it with a salad?
It was plated with arugula and some tomatoes, and then it had a drizzle of some sort of like an avocado. I'm not sure. It's kind of green with balsamic, so it was a little bit sweet, a little bit salty.
How was the octopus?
The octopus was incredible. We did have the grilled octopus, and it was fantastic. Grilled to perfection. It had a really grilled char, but I was also, like you mentioned, the plating and the amount was impressive because we had 2 octopus legs on our plate, which is a lot for,
For an
usually you
appetizer.
get like one. So that was really nice. And then we had some sort of steak. It was on special that they had
Hanger.
a hanger steak.
Oh, yeah. My
favorite.
Yeah, we had the hanger steak. It was
Yeah.
fantastic with these fingerling potatoes that were like tossed in like some sort of a honey glaze. They were delicious. It was delicious. We were floored. And
Did you have any cocktails?
we did. We both had whiskeys, and we initially were given like that huge book of whiskeys, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing with this book. So I ended up picking the Japanese Old Fashioned.
Old-fashioned,
And
Does that just mean that it's made with Japanese whiskey, or are there flavors?
yes, it's made with Japanese whiskey, so I believe it's a light clear whiskey.
Roz, what did you have?
We had the Korean fried chicken and it was a little spicy to my taste, but it was
You
spicy.
can't complain about spicy if you ordered Korean fried
No,
chicken.
but it was delicious. We finished it. It was
good.
And then I
Was it
had
very, very crunchy?
the
usually-
outside was crunchy
yeah.
and the inside was nice.
It's
and
supposed to sound like breaking glass. When you bite into a Korean fried chicken, the batter is supposed to be so crunchy that you're supposed to have like this crazy noise in your head.
Well, you're a chicken expert, so fried chicken expert.
I just really like fried chicken.
For main, I had the scallops and curry risotto. I also had a delicious cocktail, the OG.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
great.
that's
It was
the one my partner
smoky.
had.
Smoky. Was
Yes.
it OG what? The old fashioned or yes?
It was yeah. There you go. OG OF. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And I remember traveling to Tennessee and went to the small town called Leaper's Fork. And the aromas and the scents in the air there reminded me of that drink. When I had that drink, I was like, wait, if Tennessee was a drink, this is it. So it was a nice whiskey that was in there. It was delicious. And then for dessert, I had, it looked like an upside down ice cream, but it was more of a mousse and.
I didn't know you could
it's
do
a
an
it was
upside-down
a
ice cream.
strawberry cone. That's what it was called. There was some mousse and some strawberry, obviously, inside of it, which was really delicious. It was
Rachel,
good.
what was your dessert?
We had the bread pudding.
Okay, how was that?
It was fantastic. It was a huge portion of bread pudding that was probably like the size of a brick, but it was fantastic. It had an ice cream glop on top and caramel and everything.
So you've all spoken about the portions. How was the price compared to the portions of food?
Good. I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You know, they have
agree.
good cuts of meat,
I
good
agree.
cuts of fish, right in line with everything.
I think it's definitely fair.
Yeah?
Honestly, I was incredibly impressed with the price point to the portions. I can't think of anywhere I've been to get that type of quality food, that type of
Absolutely.
quality plating, that type of quality
Just overall service.
overall.
Yeah.
For that price point,
I
it was
agree.
very, honestly, it might have been low.
Warren American Whiskey Kitchen was your pick. Sum it up for me, please.
A swanky, happy people place, great food, great service. Try it.
Roz?
I would say the exclusivity of a New York hard-to-get-to restaurant in South Florida with southern hospitality and overall friendliness and great service.
That's beautiful.
That was great.
Rachel?
Can I just second everything that you said? That was perfect. It was excellent all around.
Well, you can have a glass of bourbon and a good time at Warren American Whiskey Kitchen, located at 15084 Lyons Road Bay 350 in Delray Beach. Open daily for dinner with lunch offered Tuesday to Saturday and brunch on Sundays. Reservations are accepted, where the average price for dinner without drinks is about $60.